barbecue pulled pork. I mean, I feel like that's all I really need to say. It's absolutely delicious. And man, oh man, is it ever scrumptious. I mean, smoked low and slow, building a bark, rendering down intermuscular fat, getting it juicy, tender, and delicious. Guys, I love pulled pork, and this recipe video is going to show you everything you need to know. But you guys know what's up. It's your boy Saucy, Rossy, the Canadian king of backyard barbecue. Look at that pork shoulder. Doesn't it look magnificent? Ready to fall apart. Let's start at the beginning. I'm using maple candy rub and all-purpose rub by Prairie, Smoke and Spice. I'm going to go with 2 even layers of each. We want to make sure we're fully layering this on, coating every single nook and cranny, all sides, top and bottom, making sure we're liberally seasoning. That means making sure every single crevice is filled. You can see there I sliced the fat cap a little bit, and I'm opening that up to hopefully get just a little bit of seasoning in there. But my goodness, I'm making sure to get this fully coated. And that is a super important part with pulled pork. If you don't have it fully covered, your bark won't form the way you want it. So as you can see here, I'm using a Drip Easy container just to kind of contain everything. And it's looking pretty dang good. These pork shoulders are looking seasoned to perfection. Let's get this on the go, all revved up and ready. I got my Traeger Woodridge Pro fired up to 225 degrees. I have a tinfoil tray on the bottom part, and I have these pork shoulders sitting on the top part. That tinfoil tray is mainly for cleanup. These are going to drip a lot, and so by putting the tinfoil tray down there, that's just going to save my butt and make it so that it's just not as intense and crazy with the cleanup. I mean, who wants a grease fire? If you can avoid having a bunch of grease pour down into your barbecue, then I recommend it. Now, if you're like me and don't always have a tinfoil tray around, you can literally just lay down some tinfoil, kind of fold up the edges a little bit. It will catch most of that grease, but you should really pay attention to it because depending on how much grease is actually dripping, it might get out of control. So just be cautious of that. That's why it's always handy to have these extra tinfoil trays on hand. But my goodness, rendering down that intermuscular fat, building a bark, getting that delicious flavor from the smoke. By the way, I'm using applewood pellets with this. It's all important and it's all part of the plan. Now, once it hits about 120 degrees, you start forming the bark. That's when I start spritzing. I like hitting it with apple cider vinegar or water, preferably apple cider vinegar, but at the end of the day, if you use water, I'm not going to complain. It's going to do a perfectly fine job. Now, simply keeping the exterior of the pork shoulder moist is all you need to do to make sure that it's going to build that bark. Just spraying it with the liquid and letting that smoke continue to roll over it is all you need. And my goodness, doesn't this look spectacular? Literally glistening. My golly, absolutely to die for. So at one point, you're just going to pull it off, put it into a tinfoil tray, hit it with just a little bit of apple juice. We're going to hit it with some butter and either a barbecue sauce, or you can just straight up put more seasoning if you'd like, but don't overdo it. What we're doing here is called braising, and it's just going to really render down that intermuscular fat. Like, it's the final step, and it diabolically destroys intermuscular fat. You can trust me on this. You can just see how that's looking. Holy cow. This thing's so jiggly wiggly. It's just trying to fall apart in my hands. Oh my goodness. So separate them, just give yourself a little more space to work with. And we're just going to kind of, shred into this. Use your fingers, just kind of give it a grasp. If you pull on it, that's a really good way to kind of get the sections. Just like that, you want to give it just a quick tug. Nothing complicated, okay? And as you'll see, we get these delicious pieces that just shred apart at the pull of a finger. That's what you want. Stranding pulled pork. Just like that. Perfectly cooked. Juicy, tender, and delicious. With tons of smoke flavor in there. That smoky profile. You can see the smoke ring. Man, oh man. And when I pull this apart, I like to try to take out the huge globs of fat and set them to a side. We don't really need that in here, but my goodness, doesn't that just look perfect? Oh, delicious. So we go in with just a little bit of that juice, nothing too crazy, but we want to add it in there. We want that flavor back in there. We know what's delicious, guys. Give it a quick toss. Man, oh man, you have some magnificent pulled pork ready to go on anything. Poutine, just some sandwiches, really anything, guys. It's just that easy. I highly recommend you give this a shot if you have a pellet smoker. It's so delicious and a must try. Guys, it's easy. It's where you need to start when you get into this kind of barbecue. Trust me, it's so forgiving. Anyway, thanks for watching. It means so much. I hope you're having a great day. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Take care, stay safe, and have a great one.